Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sin.
And Nate454.
Be sure to follow us over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord, link in the description below. And if you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. Before we begin part 2 of our series of what we want to see in season 3 of She-Ra, be sure to check out the first part. And in this one, we're going to be covering Entrapta, Shadow Weaver, Hordak, and the Horde army overall. And we did this because it was going to be way too long of a video. It was over an hour long, so we broke it up in different parts. So stay tuned for the rest of the series. It's probably going to end up being maybe 6 separate videos, but we'll all see how it pans out. But anyways, on to the show. And the rest of the Horde Entrapta, I would love for Hordak to do to Entrapta what he did to Catra. Once he gets the portals done and she's being irritating, okay, I'm done with you. And either you leave my presence, but then Entrapta's like, oh, I got other plans. He's like, I'm done with you. And she tries to push it again, and then he does that whole take the air out of the room thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I need to show some more villainous between them two. Because again, right now it's this weird buddy thing. And yeah. I know it's and we all know it's a facade. Because the way he looked when she figured out the whole portal thing and he kind of grinned.
Yeah.
So it's yeah,
she's a tool. Yeah,
that would be good too. If he would explain it that way too. If he told her you literally are a tool.
A tool in the Horde army. I don't care about you. I care about your skills.
And that's what I would like, because then it'll flush out her character Entrapta to be either she's gonna agree with this, what she might, because she's that kind of.
I want to see this portal thing work.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't mind being a tool because you're letting me do what I want.
But it's so funny because Entrapta, she's a weird character. People say that she's supposed to be autistic or on the spectrum of Asperger's or something. She just seems like that crazy mad scientist. And I don't know if you need to attach a psychological thing to that.
Yeah.
It just could be... I want to know with Entrapta if she's willing to look her friends in the face as they die.
I know, and that's why it was a missed opportunity at the end of the season. I would wished when Catra was choking in that gas fume, I would have loved for Entrapta to walk out and then Hordak look at her and say, you have a problem with this.
Kind of give her the look like this could be you too.
Yeah. Or even the fact that, do you have a problem with what I do? And then she looks at Entrapta, and looks at Catra, and she's like, no, the field's working 100%.
Yeah, I need more capacitors for this. They ignore that your friend is being basically choked to death.
Yes, and I feel because that would have been great, because then it would have also done the separation.
Push her to evil.
Yeah, push her to that. Because again, everyone keeps saying she's chaotic neutral. No, push her to that evil spot. I want Hordak to push her there.
To all the way to because again, Hordak does all the things, all the great stuff that he can do. I can be like that too. And then just let herself get consumed with the technology and just literally value life at nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, get her to that point to where you even talked before, maybe she starts cutting off body limbs. Oh, I need to be more
I can get more work done if I had 6 arms.
I have 6 arms.
And plus my hair.
Exactly. Then eventually she will become that tool.
I won't need to sleep if I replace my heart, and it can constantly... it's one of those things where she can... Because it showed that Hordak is all mechanical.
All mechanical. I think he might have a torso, maybe.
Yeah, maybe he has...
head.
I think his head and brain, but everything else might just be robotic.
Robotic, yeah.
But I want to see Entrapta just turn that corner to evil. To where it's not saying anyone can't be redeemed, but just stop playing this line where she's she just wants to play with robots and stuff.
Yeah, and that line, I feel like she's already crossed a little bit too.
Yeah.
Bo, many of time I've talked to her and said, you're destroying things. You're killing, literally he's saying, you almost killed Glimmer. You were killing people, and
but
she did not
It's
care.
funny because on that vid screen, she's kind of not looking at him in the eye. She's kind of looking off to the side. And that's something I've noticed, especially when a lot of nephews and nieces, when they're lying or they're unsure about something, they can't look you in the eye. I don't think Catra can look Glimmer and Bo in the eye, say, oh yeah, here comes my new spider bot that's going to murder you.
Murder you, yeah.
And I'm going to watch it murder you. I don't know if she can do that.
I feel like there's also this pull between it where I feel like she knows what's right, but then also Hordak has all this you do what you want, I'll give you whatever you need, just do it.
And she kind of likes that a lot.
She kind of likes that a lot. She loves that freedom. And I wish there would have been that conversation with Bo, where she's like, I like Hordak because he lets me do what I want.
Yeah, he doesn't question me.
Yeah, if I wanted to kill the planet, he wouldn't care.
Because he doesn't care about this planet. And he doesn't need to breathe, apparently. So
exactly.
Do whatever you want with the environment. I don't give a flying crap.
And I would love that. I know we've talked about this in the past, too. I hope the Horde splits into multiple factions. I wouldn't mind a Hordak and
Entrapta
team
stick together.
And they just make a bunch of robots, kind of like in the original series, and that's what they do.
We have Shadow Weaver. I don't know what the hell her plan is. She broke out of jail and she freaking
He left her high and dry.
left Catra high pie in the sky, left out to dry. She screwed her over. But it's so mean. But she went to go, like, she's standing over Adora's bed like a damn creeper.
Yeah.
What is she gonna do? She's gonna capture her? Is she gonna put a spell on her to try to control her? What is she gonna do? Pat her head? I have no idea what she's gonna do.
I don't know. And also, it could also
Kill her? I doubt she wants to do that.
No, because then nothing could stop the Horde at that point.
She wants to get back at Hordak.
Yeah.
I
feel like she's gonna do a power play somehow. She's gonna somehow do something with her energy and her magic to maybe take over everything, and then maybe try to convince Adora, like, hey, this is how it should be.
And kind of the whole Darth Vader, they deserve it. They need a king to tell them what's right and what's wrong.
But you can be my champion that dishes out the justice.
With you and me, we'll rule the universe. Oh no.
Yeah.
And I don't know with Shadow Weaver. I really have no idea what her plan is, which is kind of cool not to know what they're going to do.
I think Shadow Weaver was the best grown character in season.
Oh
2.
yeah,
yeah.
Because she went up and down to the point where she's like willing to accept her death, and then she does everything to manipulate Catra to get her out of there. Here's the thing. I for some reason I want them to like make up somehow, but I don't know if it's possible. If I was Shadow Reaver, if it was honest, if her not treating me like, I had to leave that way because I didn't want you to get caught too. Because if I got caught, it's just me.
I could die.
And if Catra you, because I need you to live, because I want you to know the whole that you need to be better than me. That whole scene is so beautiful.
That's a very good scene.
But it's also mean at the same time. She's like, how could you let this happen? Yes. You've been replaced. You shouldn't have let that happen. You got to be faster. You got to be stronger. You got to be better than me. And it's like, but better at being a conniving piece of garbage.
Well, yes, because I feel like it's kind of messed up. It's like a parent knowing that you're not going to be as good. And they're just like, you know what? If you're going to, I know what life or path you're going to lead down, then you need to be the best.
The best at it, I guess.
Yes, exactly. And he even told her, like, even also, don't believe, like, didn't she also tell her, like, don't believe in half what you hear, or something like that, or don't trust, don't be too trusting.
Look where that got you, Shadow Reaver, in a freaking cell about to die.
Yeah, I know.
But saying you have to do it better than me.
Better than me.
Oh, why did you treat me so bad? Well, I never was handed anything at it. Why should it be any different from you? Like, oh, jeez, it's because you want her to have a better life. It's just... It is such a manipulative, terrible relationship, but it's literally the only mother she knows.
Mm-hmm. The only family, like,
at all.
Yeah.
And Adora, took them deuces and was out of there.
So it was interesting. We don't know if that was her main plan. Because we know she has a plan for Adora.
We have no idea, but it's a plan. We don't know what it is.
We don't know what it is, and we don't really know what her purpose is really for Catra. We don't know.
Does she care?
Yeah. Does she care about her? Does she? Was it just like, oh, you were a pet for Adora to keep her happy?
Yeah, Adora liked you, so I had to deal with you.
Yeah, like, what is it? Like, maybe in season 3, hopefully we'll get that full.
But okay, so Hordak himself, I like when he does evil things.
Yes,
like choking out Catra. That's an evil man thing to do, and I like that.
That was cool.
Because it's basically like a torture, which is horrible.
Yeah.
He wants to get off the planet, so he's going to use a portal to get back to his planet.
I think back to his planet.
And it would be cool stealing from Magic the Gathering. He should like literally bring his land and just lay a plane shift and just lay it on top of, and just so now I'm not going to only destroy everything. I'm literally going to just in my land, like a plane shift.
I would love that. I think that'd be a cool plan. And then, again, it would also show that Entrapta would have to choose a side. Like, are you going to be good, or are you going to literally destroy the planet that you're
he should be like, well, Hordak, this is an amazing plan, and I really like the way you're thinking, but wouldn't this kill millions of people and destroy the Earth? He's like, why should I care about this planet? But then she needs to think in her mind, is this really worth it? But she did all that weather earthquake stuff in season 1 that killed probably thousands of people, and she didn't care.
Exactly, and maybe she wouldn't. Maybe that would be like the final turn of like she's actually working on it to actually plane shift it down.
But if he's just looking to leave, just let him leave. No, what I'm trying to say,
I know what you mean.
He has to be trying to bring something over. But if he's just trying to get the hell off this planet, just let him get off. Let him go.
I feel like that's such a weak thing if he really just wants to leave.
If you have a wild bear in your house, don't lock the doors. Let it leave. Why would you keep it?
Yeah, I know. Why wouldn't Shadow Reaver make him a thing to leave? Teleport him out of there.
It's super weird.
I don't know. This is a lot of things. Like I said, I think he might want more reinforcements
or more of his technology.
Why does he want that planet?
No, they crash landed.
Oh,
he got stuck there. So he's like, F this stupid place. Except for if he wants to get his technology, come back and blow it up. He's like, F everyone on this planet. I hate it. This backwater mutant monkey planet. I hate it.
He's like, bye everyone. Deuces.
He's gonna glass the planet.
That'd be great. But like you said, though, see, that's the problem I think with Hordak is that he's not fleshed out yet.
No,
he did.
In season 1, he literally just sat in a chair. Season 2, at least he actually did things. He did evil things and said evil things. I know there's lots of flashback stuff I kind of hate, but I kind of want to know in this version of Hordak why is he the way he is. Mm-hmm. Is he kind of like how like a Kingpin character like from Daredevil, where he grew up in such a terrible, horrible way, but instead of turning that into an experience where he could help people, no, he just turned it to the 11. I'm going to be the one who's going to control everything.
Exactly. Or is he like an Ultron, where someone built him and be like, oh, you're going to be the perfect android. You're going to know everything. You're going to think.
Yeah, but how organic is he?
Yeah, like exactly. Is like you said, is he just a brain?
Yeah.
And then everything else is robotic. And then they're like, oh, you have the right to choose good and evil. And then he's like, evil. And he's like, just killing people.
Evil protocol.
Yeah, evil protocol. Horde actually talks like that.
Change his voice.
Entrapped him.
So, the only one left, again, just like the Horde army as a whole, you know what really irritates the hell out of me? When Shadow Weaver, when she was Light Spinner, when she's trying to convince the magical council down on the Cadazzle about why we had to fight Hordak. She's showing all these images of like the tanks rolling in and enslaving people. Where's this?
I know.
But they started to do that. Here's the thing. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Scorpius said when Hordak showed up, he was friendly to her people, so that's why they like accepted him.
Yes.
But when I was going through the getting screenshots and stuff, when Lightspinner was showing what Hordak did, he conquered Scorpius people, because you see a bunch of Scorpion people like in chains and they're pinned to the ground and they took the Black Garnet. But Scorpius said they gave it to him.
Well, see, this is
who's lying?
See,
someone's lying.
Yeah, someone's lying. But this is the question: how long has his siege been?
And then he just told her the story. Oh, it was all peaceful, and it really wasn't.
It really wasn't. Maybe like a Thor Ragnarok, where it's like, oh yeah, we were all friends, and it's like, no, you enslaved all of us, killed a bunch of us, and took what you wanted.
Yeah, and then we just became your citizens or whatever.
Yeah,
because they showed in that picture with Lightspinner, there's Scorpion people, and the dudes look pretty cool.
Yeah,
but they're like pinned to the ground, and it shows a bunch of Horde soldiers pulling the Black Garnet down. I thought it was gifted to him. Again, I could be wrong, but in that prom episode, she's like, oh yeah, they were nice to us. Maybe she finds that history out and that causes Scorpia to leave.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or I just want to see the Horde going around doing bad things. Yeah. Instead of showing up to a place with 2 soldiers getting beat by hippies and then running away.
Yeah, I know. And that's the whole thing. I think they need to be more villainous.
And it's just silly.
And that's, what makes me mad. Because I thought about this. I'm like, I know there's some corny villains. Like, let's say in Pokemon, Giovanni. Like, in the Pokemon game's kind of corny. You get beat up by a kid, he loses, right?
Yeah.
But in the remake, in the Pokemon Origins, I feel like they really fleshed out this character. He's really a gangster. The Team Rocket guys, there's an old man coming up the stairs. They freaking hit him with a baseball bat and knocked him down the freaking stairs. And I'm like, oh, crap. Team Rocket's really evil. And even Giovanni fighting and being evil, caring only about himself and not about Pokemon. See, that's what we need with the Hordak army. We need them to show them. Like, I know in the cartoon they were silly and get beat up and they're robots.
But at least they were raiding villages and taking slaves. And
I want to see change. I know it's horrible to say, but I want to see this brutality, this thing where people are afraid of the Horde.
And they have all this technology. When they roll into a town, they are unstoppable. Oh. You shut your bows and arrows and your swords and you just get run over by a tank.
Maybe not that graphic, but yeah, something like that.
But yeah, you just get routed.
You get routed.
And they capture all the kids and women and children and pull them away in bags. But you get none of that. They show up to a bunch of freaking hippies who literally fight like horses. Yes. And they lose. Yep. And all these powerful princesses come out of nowhere and they're like... They just so happen to always be there.
I know.
How big's this world? Is everything within walking distance? You get like out your window, you see like it's like walking to down the block. Oh, there's the Horde army. Like they're just there.
The Bright Moon is like literally.
Yeah.
It's like
you can throw a rock from the top of Bright Moon and hit Hordak in the head. That's how close it is to the Fright Zone.
There's just a lot of things that I wish they would just take more time on these things, the logical things, thinking of.
Crimson Saint here. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single upload. If you have any tips or story ideas, hit us up on Twitter at C15 Podcast, or better yet, join our Discord server, link in the description below.